chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart. Till forever, you'll be in my heart.
Comes up. We do a dance in the dark. Down the hall, pictures fall. Even the neighbors call. But then you rip out my heart. Every artery, a part of me. Ooh.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
It's obvious to me that you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you go. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Walking away from me.
All day, every day.
I could be anything you want. I could be anything you need. Baby, tell me
Coil Daddy and the Beast mod in chat.
every now and then wicked smile. You know I can't help myself. They play around with me for a while. Keep tearing me up until there's nothing left. Ooh, it's obvious to me. Yeah, you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you go. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy, with the resub. Look at those resubs in, guys. We're getting requested 8 years. Stream anniversary next month. Wells in chat.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast.
Oh, beast mode.
To the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
run up the score, run up the
Go boy, you got your koozie today?
walk in the door, you know what happened, we step on the floor. Ay, coming from on, you don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, put my mind to it, you
Oh
already
yeah,
know it,
dude.
finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in, and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walk into a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when I touching the friends. Ay, you when I touching the kin. Ay, putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is. Ay, switching the moves, no number two, I came in the win. Said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on a master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go close on this cast, but wanna know who running it, just
See this new one?
I'm gunning it, I'm blasting
Go
it,
boy.
it's gas like diesel, Shaq and Dog.
You know I'm
In
a
our
beast.
Four Loco series.
You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention, this is beast mode. Got an edge on the game like a cheat code. Had to tighten up my focus like a peephole. I want the rings and the chains like I'm Depot. Picked up, walking, check my status. We established when it's show. Time to squat, making plays. Ooh, it's magic like some. We want the smoke. Y'all ain't really about that action. We got perfect off the practice. They ain't working, so they lack it. I've been hungry all my life. I ain't passing up a plate. I can't quit until I win. I ain't having no debates. This is sacrificing heart. That's exactly what it takes. So I'm going full throttle at me, back up out my way. Yeah, I promise you, you cannot stop me.
Wells, you working some glazing tonight?
But watch me, I'll show you a horror. Check your parameters. You not dealing with amateurs. You and your team cannot handle us. This excellence, Rich, stand it up, cause you know
I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't
This
know
Flux,
defeat.
you gotta get this Four Loco themed parody koozie.
You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast.
Needless Guilt with the resub. It's love right there. Wells, you got some Santa Claus glazing? Gotta make that Santa money. All day, every day. Buddy Fudster, idiot, and a rampage. Kilty, renegade. Coil Daddy. Recoil. Beast. Biddly Fitz made it for a second time in a row. Over on Hobo 2. Friday-ish recoil? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, we get wired.
Let's do it!
Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here. Next Level Painting. Hitting you up on that literal best of all days. Coming to you live from that Beats Lab. Citrus County, Florida. We're doing it again. Got the mods in chat. Usual suspects. Including Biddly Fits on Hobo 2. Panic Painting Disco. What's up, man? Saw Goat Boy earlier. Idiot and Rampage. Street Fighter, Master Fighter, Renegade. Muddy, of course. What's up, guys? RN Royalty. What up? So, Tuesday night, bro, 6 o'clock. It's nap time. Might have to debut our nap stream. What do you think, Needless Guilt? It's been raining for a couple hours. I went out there to get some packing tape. Got kind of trapped. It's like, fuck it. Got rained on. That's right, nap stream. Can painting. Just chilling. The model student over on YouTube talking about jacked horse guy. Idiot, you worked 10 hours today? Yeah, fuck, it's nap time, baby. So, we got our new Koozie. Our summer Koozie promo continues. I wake up every day and I make a new one. This is our second parody for Loco Koozie. That's my favorite one as far as colors go. It's the tropical one. Beast mode. What plus saves you got sick? Always get sick. You know, the only time I didn't get sick at a convention was the two I went to during the pandemic where we had to wear masks. Just saying. They're like, you gotta wear masks and shit. Social distance. Then I went and didn't get sick. First time in 25 years. Pray, pray. What's up, bro? You need to set up a 3-hour slideshow history of all the projects you've got pics and videos of. Just broadcasting. For the nap? The nap stream? Pray, didn't I almost die after one of those? That first year I did LVO after the pandemic. After, like, lifted all the rules. Yeah, man. Got COVID. Got a fever of 105. Had to go to the emergency room. So, the very first year back where they were like, no masks. None of that shit. Shaking hands, being a gross person again. Yeah, straight up COVID, man. Renegade. Both years at LVO. Reapray. Just narrate it kind of quietly. Call it hobby ASMR. Yep. But I used to always, I always get sick. Come back with something. Except twice. Love minis. The 2 times I was wearing a mask when I flew. Hand sanitizer, and I was not shaking hands. Those 2 times. They're probably not linked. I got COVID this last time too, but this time I was prepared. I knew what I needed to do. But my life. Oh yeah, I love minis, man. I was just like a savage. You know, eating chicken wings without washing my hands, all sorts of shit. One plus saves. You felt really shitty yesterday? Do you have like a fever and shit? Hallucinating? That sucks. That is the worst. Yeah, like the chills and you're like dying. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Model student, you caught it in the beginning? I want years. 2 years. Then I get it and almost die. So today we're doing our Koozie giveaway, exclamation point Koozie, Final 4. I got the new heat right here. I'm really proud of this design. Exclamation point class. You're coming in new. You don't know about private lessons. And we are painting this Kragnos. Shout out to High Ground Games on YouTube. Go boy. Yeah, you're probably just like one of those people who are like immune. Or whatever they call it. I don't know, science. Let's lock into the old obesity cradle, guys. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Asymptomatic. Hitting the rampage. Whew. Made it. So we left off yesterday working up all the jade. Gotta get some jade over here. He's got this like butt ring. I don't know what's going on there. We gotta do that. We gotta get some action there. Then we can maybe detail out the jade. So that's probably where we'll start. Then I think our goal is we gotta get this rock sorted. Because this rock is the whole thing. So that's going to be fun. Red coat, fully vaxxed and boosted. Is there like a new wave of vaccines and booster shots? Because I got my flu vaccine this year. Like, man, that was smart of me. Because flu kicks my ass. Or I got it last year. So I need to start thinking about that. Now that I'm 41. Okay. So let's just kick it off with the jade tech. Fiddly fits. You like the jade versus metal? Me too. Rico says, now that you're in advanced years, I recommend getting the flu shots. Yeah. Shingles vaccine. Am I old enough for that, Reapray? Colonoscopy as well, Redco. I asked for one of my physical. They're like, yo, get out of here, weirdo. Alright, so let's just raw dog some Jade. Let's figure out this situation. Using the heart pull. Maybe some stippling. I don't know what the hell this thing is. Is this a normal thing that horses have? Because this seems sexual. Red coat. Over some money on the DL. Oh, offer some money on the DL, like for the colonoscopy. Is this a normal part of horse bridle? Horse tackle? The butt ring? You don't think so, Bidley? I mean, look, it holds on some other piece of armor I haven't glued on yet, right here. So, like, it's putting a lot of tension on the taint. Like a taint tension bar. Tension ring. Taint tension ring. Rear price, not a normal horse. You see how something is attached to that and pulling it tight? He likes what he likes, man. And the cool thing about all this being brown is you don't really need full coverage. It can be brown in the recesses still. Yeah, give me a second. Let's grab burnt red. Grab like the colors of his hair real quick, starting with burnt red, because you see back here you've got some clear tail action right here, tail fur, mane, I don't know, what is it, hair, horse hair. Just using the heart pull. Raw dog. There we go. And we're just hitting that burnt red. The burnt red does a good job of blending into the brown pretty well. Now let's just move in orange. Some yellow. Bold pyro. And we're going to just see if we can detail these out a little bit, starting with bold pyro. Rinsing the brush off. I'm trying to just kind of highlight the ridges. Right on top of the burnt red. Good. Rotate, looking for that heart pull. There we go. Throw a little right here. Good. Let's grab a little of the stock orange. And now we're going to be a little bit more deliberate. As you can see. Running a tracer. Now, I'm going to go back a step. We're going to grab the red again. Mix it with the orange. Kind of go back a step. Maybe grab a little noosh. Is that Grazer and Sin for Games in chat? What's up? And we are going to kind of band-aid. Kind of blur the orange and the red together with a low opacity filter. How are the Canadian superstars doing today? How's the summer been for you guys? Last time I remember, I think you guys are doing some like... Or what's the status of the... Was it like boat police? Was that a thing? Am I making that up? There we go. What is the bull powder red? Bull powder. Wells? Oh, bold pyral red. It's from Pro Krill Monument Hobbies. Take a little of this yellow. Let's just sprinkle a little on top. That's warm yellow. So now we got that little bit of fur. Now since we've got this fur looking fresh, I think we got to hit a couple little tendrils right here. A little better. To kind of connect the piece. See, so we're going to pay some special attention here. So should I catch a couple right there? Let them link up. And this side's fine. Recoil's mom in the chat says she likes this horse. Thank you. All right. So now, actually, let's do one more thing before we jump into too far. Let me find my horse colors. So We used some golden brown. Use some mahogany. I think I used some warm flesh. These are our main colors. So I need to do a couple of cleanup spots under his socks. This little spot right here. There's a bunch of overspray there. So let's see if I can kind of eyeball a horse color, like the color that's there. Using some combination of all three of our browns in question. Their flesh. We'll take a little noosh. See right there? There's some yellow and orange that ended up being oversprayed on this little spot right here. But also some dry brushing from the gray got caught up there. Little stippling right here. So I just took like the colors that we airbrushed that I know of. We just did like a little filter right there to kind of remove the gray dry brushing and yellow overspray. See right here, on this one, you can see it's not even brown anymore. It's pure yellow. That's not going to work. A little brown right back in there, you see? I don't even have to do much to that one, because you can't really see that one. Now this one has a lot of gray and orange on it. We'll let that dry up a little bit. This one has a lot of red. We don't want it to look like what we did, which is just like crudely airbrush like the orange and the yellows right over, you see? See on this foot right here, you can see all the gray dry brushing. Got a little noosh in the mix. Clean that up nice. There. Now we should be able to just create a little bit more hype here. See, so I'm going to bring a little bit of the highlight in here at the bottom. Semi-opaque and a little wet. We get some mid-tone. We just stipple up against that. That's pretty good. Right there. Pick up a little moisture and some of the mid-tone. Just kind of stipple that right there. Okay, so now I'm feeling a lot better about precision there. Much better. So now I think we can move on to the jade. But I was also kind of thinking, honestly, about... I was thinking about some dry brushing. Like I was thinking I might be able to get some decent action, like right here, but very gentle. So we used the mahogany. We sent the golden brown into it. I think we did filter with a little yellow. Torsion, what up, brother? So let's add some warm flush to that. Kind of just eyeballing this mix. Be a little bit more mahogany. With this yellow. Gonna warm it up. Templar. Templar saying it looks like I reined it in. Did, man. Let's get some of this. I'm gonna try to dry brush some of the horse flesh. I was kind of looking at it today and I was like, I think I can get away with some of this. So I'm really gonna dry this brush off first. I'm gonna actually dry brush this rock a little bit just to test it. So I think gently moving down only. And it can actually hit the spikes too. You see the spikes? This will work on the spikes. And we're just going down only. We're lifting it before we come back to the top. We're not going against the grain. It's top down only. And because a lot of this will be obscured by armor plates, but what pokes out, I'd like there to be a nice subtle highlight there. I'm trying to keep that highlight kind of on the nice golden brown side, you see? It's got all these veins, super jacked muscles, but it's all very soft. See, we're getting a nice, clean muscle definition right there. Very subtle. We're getting nice line work in there. We're also taking a quick side quest over on these spikes that are protruding from everywhere. And just hitting them with this warm highlight. See, we're getting bonus. And I keep finding some that I missed. It's fun. Okay, so this is what we're working with right here. Let's yellow it up more and grab more of the warm highlight. I'm gonna dry that off on my paper towel, Templar. A lot of these GW models are so easy to paint if you cathedralize it. Practice on the rock. Gets the brush kind of ready for the action. See? And I like it too because we're getting a slight texture to it, which is kind of indicating that it is fur. Short fur. Right? I like that a lot. Which is giving me an idea. Nah, we're good. We do need to grab some of that black blue. Which is the color we use to paint the horns. Right at the gate, like I said, I missed this one right here. There's a tiny little one right here. I think I would like to take some of this warm color that we created earlier. It's like warm highlight, and I'd like to blend it into the black blue and just kind of go through and sharpen up some of these wacky highlights. Maybe a little white will help. Let me get some white on the table. It's that mix. So we made this like warm gray. So I'm just kind of hitting some of the dry brush lines that we just left behind. Just crisping them up, as it were. Doesn't take very long to do. The long part was actually laying the base color on them all. That's like half the painting. To just kind of quickly highlight them. So let's move up. Darken the mix a little. Up here, you see we got these joints right here, Sir Crow. So I'm using more of a mid-tone variant of the same mix, where I added more black blue to the mix. Almost exclusively using the tracer technique. We're just kind of laying the flat of our brush against the side. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. I do have a little noosh in there, so it's still reasonably opaque. Just close, the semi-opaque definition. It'll blur it a little bit better. Gotta crisp up all the little horns. We add a little bit more white to the mix. Knock this out. some point we would have to do this anyway, so just trying to get it out of the way. I'm using a darker version to kind of blend some of the lack of coverage back in right there. Go. Nice. Feeling that. Okay, so let's move on to the jade, finally. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's do his fucking little mouth. It's gotta bother me that there's nothing in there. What color is this horseman's tongue? Straight up purple? We haven't done that in a long time. Be kind of fun, right? So when you got like an open mall like this, best thing to do is just get your mouth color laid out real quick. Just bang it out. Don't even worry about the teeth. If he's opening his mouth this wide, it's even better. Say. And he probably has some gums up here. I can see them. Right there. Now, let's grab a little white. Mix it right into the pink, the purple. Maybe a little more. All right. Now you want to paint his teeth. So, I mean, any bone color works. So, like, basically, I'm just going to use golden brown. I'll just use, like, some combination of the browns we already have plus white. So, you know, you got like a eggshell white, basically. High opacity, low moisture. Just stipple these teeth. Lift up a little higher. Let me see there. Let me see if I can get the tops of them real quick. All right, and I haven't made any plans to touch his skin yet, so we're not going to touch his skin just now. Oh, you know what? We should hit this horn, though. Oh, we're good. We're good. Mr. the Monk. What's up, brother? All right, let's get the bright jade. And we got the white already on the table, so let's go through his jade nonsense real quick. See if we can start here. Start at the beginning. Let's take the bright jade. Let's just do a quick power highlight, you know. So we're using the tracer. We're using the side of our brush to get the top of this. But I'm also doing the front, like right here, you see? Just gonna let it sit like that. We'll come back to it. It's a little sketchy. Put a touch of noosh in there, no problem. Let's run. At some point, we're gonna have to paint this thing right here, so let's just do it now. Let's just run a quick perimeter highlight. Since I'm here in the butt, get this, the butt ring, the taint ring, taint tension bar. And we're being pretty bold with these highlights right now. Just bright jade directly over the stock jade with a little noosh. No respect whatsoever. I think in my mind that's gonna kind of solidify the tarnished feeling. If I'm deliberately a little janky here. See, we're getting the perimeter as we usually do. This little spike, these little swirls. Not bad. Just let it ride. Let's run to this jewelry right here. Now that might be big enough to actually dry brush a little bit. So let's use the smallest dry brush I have. No, it's a little too much. Probably can hit this stuff though. Probably can hit this a little gangster too. See it as that. This is all under his shield right there. But I'm feeling like we're gonna have to go in manually right here. Hit it with a tracer, rotate, hold your breath, swing it from right to left. Tracer, rotate. Right here. See if I can catch the bottom lip. This is kind of hard. We're going for a we're going for a heart pull. Trying to make that look its prettiest. Gork in the chat, what's up, man? Made your Kragnos exactly in these colors 2 years ago. Gork, you painted a Kragnos like this too? Holy shit, man. That's awesome, bro. I'm going off the box art, but I'm just taking everything they did and just making it more saturated. So you had the same thought. It's awesome. Throw yours up in the whip, Gork. I think you're the only one I know who's painted one of these things. Currently. No one else in chat, right? Let's run a couple easy tracers right here. Right, Jade? Right here. I'm not going to get too married to how awesome I do this interior wristband section. Until I get the shield on it. You guys know I don't like to paint things you can't see. Recoil, he's like, I painted like 6 of them. No big deal. Now we did dry brush this thing. But I could still run a little tracer right here. Gork, can you read English? I'm a bad representative. Recoil, tell this guy in via text, facsimile transmission, to post in our Discord his Kragnos. So I could see it because I haven't really seen a lot of them because I didn't even know this model existed until extremely recently. High opacity, low moisture. Slide it right here. Catch that tracer. Catch all these little highlights. Try not to get it on his skin, but even if we did, not the end of the world because we actually haven't done anything to the skin yet. The skin is just airbrush. So, easy to fix any mistakes. Tight. Recoil, Google Translate, don't fail me now. All right, so this is just bright jade. We get a little noosh. Bright jade right over stock jade. It's got some gem artifacts that we might have to paint out. See if we can catch a little bit of a tracer here. Slide it back. Model Citizen. Found a model. He's just over 200 in Canada. What? New from GW? This model's 200. New in box. Seems high. We're just hitting these links. On Amazon even? Damn. Let's run to his beard. Let's run a heart pull on the outside. I think we can cut a ghetto trace this dot. Get these pigtails. Earring. Earring. Rotate down. All right, you see, coming back to the beginning, it's not too big of a deal. So now let's snag some white. Now we're gonna kind of cell shade it, add some white into the bright jade, some noosh, and I'm gonna add a little bit right here. See? And I'm keeping it a little distressed. Like I said, want it to feel like there's a reason for this verdigris color to exist. Rotate right here. Shadow Gex, what's up, brother? Little white mixed with the bright jade and a substantial amount of noosh, no lie. And we took the creative choice to make everything that would be metal jade and bright jade with some white, kind of going for that kind of verdigris feeling. And right now we're just kind of introducing these highlights without the best precision in the world. Shadow Geek says, just got out of the heat and came in to watch some more heat. That's my dude. Let's try right here. It's looking good. Let's make sure to get beard jewels. This is kind of a easy paint job once we sorted out our colors. The best part, honestly, is that there's no wings or anything waiting for me. It's just some armor panels. Thank God that Kragnos doesn't have any fucking stupid horse wings. That'd be a problem. Yo, Monument Hobbies coming in. Let me get some strongman love in the chat. Monument Hobbies crew. What are you guys up to? Camera up a little bit. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean up a couple of jacked up areas by going back to the stock jade. Okay. We're going back to jade. We're going to grab noosh. Kind of noosh up the jade. Kind of almost use it as a wash. Kind of use it to get back into some of the recesses. And clear out some bad line work. Tons of noosh. Like right here. I'm going to kind of use it as a wash inside of his earring. Kind of clean that nonsense up. Love the noosh for this. Let me actually add a little highlight from this angle. I just realized. Yeah, it's actually fun because that nooshed wash effect actually really helps enhance some of these textures and really sell the tarnishing a little bit more. Just touch of jade, some noosh. And I'm kind of just cleaning up bad lines, rebuilding recesses. It looks like there's like a jewel there. Take some pure white. See right there? There's like a gem setting. So, you know, I have a habit of painting. If I see like these gems sitting in the armor, I usually will paint them pure white to subtract them from the armor at first. There. 1+ saves. Hey, you need to get some noosh. Noosh makes you OP. What did GW's box art look like? I don't think GW gave a shit. No. GW said it's all metal. It's all tarnished metal. Suck my dick. This is just like a metal latch with a metal ball on it. Recoils like classic GW. It's funny because normally I'm like, you painted all of them as gems, like when we did the Lord of Chains. Like, why GW? And now over here, I'm like, you didn't even paint one gem? I don't even know what I would paint them. Like maybe maybe we just hit it with the classic. We just do a classic transparent red. That's right. Oh, how the turns of table recoil. Let's grab a little transparent red. Let's grab some noosh. Lower the opacity of the transparent red. We're just stippling the nooshed transparent red out. We grab a little water. Poke at that. That's what's cool about the noosh. So I can kind of treat it like a oil solvent. Water is like oil to it a little bit. I can make little adjustments. See? Just a little bonus contrast. Look. It's not really that hard, GW. Since I'm right here, I'm gonna grab a little burnt red. So I got a little teal on the red. Grab a little orange and a little bow power red. Little mohawk sneaking in. GW did make this so easy to paint. So I would say that's tabletop ready. I'd say battle ready Kragnos. Right there. Here, airbrush skin. Some airbrush and dry brush horse. Airbrush, dry brush. All the fire bullshit. All the hooves are dry brushed. His weapon's dry brushed. This is dry brushed. These horns are dry brushed. So the only things that we didn't dry brush to get to this point were crotch fur, beard fur, some of the horns, and like just a small amount of jade. So I would say that that's like a battle ready workup. Like, it's hard to do less than this. So, what we need to do now is, because like I don't want to do anything with the skin. I don't want to detail out the muscles. I don't want to, like, I'm going to detail out his skin for sure. Like, this is like low definition. Like, we're going to make him HD. But I want to do all the armor first. And before we do the armor, I want to get this fucking stupid rock painted. Because this is going to be a thing. So, we're going to have to work on this rock next. That's a humongous amount of fucking... Look how big this fucking chunk of rock is. Look at this thing. Here's like a Lord of Contagion. Not even as tall as the rock. Big Uncle could have made him a zebra, that's true. That is a big ass rock, right, Go Boy? Alright, so let me go hit the B room real quick, little bathroom break. Let's set up for a little whip session and exclamation point whip. Anybody wants to throw out a whip, let's do it. Give me 1 second, don't go anywhere. And we're back. Let's see what's going on in the old whip session. Now, in July, we have been doing summer koozies. They get locked in the obesity cradle. Summer koozies, anybody who's tuning in. We've got a new series I'm particularly proud of. The Four Loco parody series. We got the Beast Mode koozie. Final Four. You can get one of these for $1 right now. Oh, speaking of koozies. Go, boy. Custom text on the back. Is that a tall boy can shoved in there? Yeah, check it out. Got one right here. They always keep the tip clean. But mine doesn't have any words in the back. Oh, you just want to show... Oh, you had to lift it up out of the sleeve. I see. You wanted me to see that sometimes you drink nice beer? Greenleaf Terrain Studios. I'll see you there. Thanks for the share, Goat Boy. So we do these things custom. They're different every time. You win. You get whatever phrase you want on the back. Corverdie posted a whip. How big is this? What is this? Man, get out of here. Fucking easy peasy posting at 2:30. Alright, let me go back to the beginning. Greenleaf Terrain Studios. Icebox. Easy peasy. I think he said he was trying to cuttlefish paint out. Doing some glazing work on this cape. Good job, man. Good job, man. Steve J. Paints says, hope the Baseless Bucks helps. Thanks for the awesome content as always. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate the subs here. That does help a lot. Get some hype and chat from my man right here, Stevie J. Exclamation point whip. Anybody tuning in wants to share what they're working on right now. This is Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. He's one of my students. We were working on glazing the other day. This is Corvidae custom Lancer shield. Is that what I'm seeing here? With it. Is he not in chat? Horror 11, what's up, brother? The BIG. It's 2 years, brother. What you up to, man? Corvidae says it's 4 to 5 inches. Just wanted to get feedback on the design. Oh, so it's like a display piece. You mean, is this Trogdor? Like stylized Trogdor? The Birdinator? Right. Corvidae, sorry you've been gone a while. Life is kicking you a little hard. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope everything's okay. BIG says gets in the way of gaming and painting. Oh, been dealing with life. Both of you guys. Yeah. Heard that. Got some serious thunder outside. Got Easy Peasy up again. It's not bad. BIG says, why we got to be adulting? Don't they know we got plastic toys to paint? Shit. Steve, my man Steve J Paints. It's storming here in Tampa. It's a pretty solid storm out there. How's Tampa been? Jack Close Painting in chat. Wyatt Turk. You streaming today? Time to get back on chat. Road to champs. It's good to hear, man. Did you see this new koozie I made? This new fucking Four Loko parody beast mode koozie. It's like second one. Motherfucker, you gotta be a Final Four to get this. It's custom. Right now it's $1. Oh, that thunder's getting loud. What are you painting, Wyatt, for Champs Cup? Your more of those turtle vans? Oh, Yunari. Oh, that's right, for the team. You're playing on the team. That's the team, right? That's part of the Dark Eldar stuff you bought from Temeki? Your Exodite? One plus saves. Yanari's so good at Secret Mission. Let's just give in to the Secret Mission. That's a big one. One plus saves went 6 and 2, and won his bracket at Tacoma. How many times have you used the Secret Mission on one plus saves? For your 6 and 2. He said 6 out of 8. Was it the 6 wins? Good job, Lemon. Easy peasy. Back to Goat Boy for a second. He said he was 3D printing some stuff. What is this? Secrets are basically cheating. That's right. I've used secret hand jobs to win a lot of games. Wolf Sark in the house. What's up, brother? Yeah. He said that's an awkward statement to enter too. I'm gonna use every mechanic to win. So, secret missions all day. Add mech transport. You have a custom emote on Discord? Wyatt? How do I get it? Well, sucks. Like, I open the stream. I give secret hand jobs to win games. Maybe that's why I'm not winning games. That's That's right, man. What are you doing right now, Wolfsark? Oh, you have a server. Oh, there's literally nothing on the server. How do I make this an email? This is just like a huge picture. Oh, you have to get Nitro to use it in other servers? There we go. I own it now. Can I add it to my server? How do you just... It's been a while since I've... Server settings, emote, upload. Nailed it. Stole your shit. It's on my server now too. I just did it.
Dirty Mike and the boys.
Your caps! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away! We are gonna have sex in your car! It will happen again!
Beast mode was inspired by my painting. Don't answer, we know.
Mr. the Monk dropping a 20 spot. Hashtag Dirty Mike Live! Exclamation point Prius. That's right. If you win a Koozie, that's what you want in the back of it. The Monk on here for 20. You can get it on this Beast Mode Koozie for as little as $1. Jack of Club emote. Let me get some strong man love in chat from my man, the Monk. Here's Wyatt's emote. Here. It fucks. Nice. Mr. the Monk, do you have any whips before we jump back to it? Darth Cohen, what's up, brother? I ordered a water bottle for myself. I think it got lost in the mail. Just trying to prototype it. Mr. the Monk, you just got back in town. I feel you. Any other whips? Exclamation point whip. If you're just tuning in, exclamation point Koozie if you want in on this action. It's funny because the 8-year loyalty badge is actually this the tropical Four Loko can. It drops next month, or yeah, in a couple weeks. Lopa says, I noticed you got the wireless. It died on me once so far, and I was unable to plug it in and use it while it charged. I was disappointed. So far, it's worse. The monk says, you read my mind though about the build of Krag. You doing a Swagnos? Exclamation point Kragnos. Shout out to High Ground Games on YouTube. They're the ones who sent me this sponsored content. That was a big lightning bolt. Monk full ogre army for Tampa. You're gonna play in the AOS tournament at Tampa Open? Oh yeah, dude. Skaven at LVO. Well, I got you covered in the VODs right now. I edited volume 1 and 2. The Monk. They're not on Patreon yet, but you can just go here on Twitch and look at the VODs. You'll see them right there. Volume 1, Volume 2. This is Volume 3. So he's very easy to paint compared to the Lord of Change. This is 3 sessions. Less than 6 hours of hands-on painting. 90% airbrush and dry brush. Anybody who's watching, but we edit these videos down, go on the VODs, then I launch them on Patreon into collections. The Monk, you'll schedule a few classes for next week. All right, let's go. So the next step is I want to get this rock sorted out before we move on. Because the next step is getting all the armor panels on and everything that are left off, the shield, everything. And this rock is going to be looming over me. And so, do you see? It's dark brown. And it's caught some dry brushing. It's kind of interesting, but it needs to be gray. You see the gray dry brushing? This rock needs to be gray. So now, the first thing I'm going to try, honestly, is let me just see if I can kind of just crudely dry brush the rock over the brown. But we need a gray. Do you guys hear that lightning? Shit. But we need a gray that is not currently on this model. It needs to be a cool gray because he's so warm. Let me look in the drawer of wonders. Let's see what I got here. Some monument paint. Neutral gray. Go green. Get out of here. Faded green. Yeah, faded green's kind of hyped though. Neutral gray. And warm gray. Neutral gray. All right, we're gonna use neutral gray. Just to make it cool ourselves. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Close this whip name bar. Mr. Monk, I'm excited to hear all this AOS action. Have you already painted your ogres, or we got to get that? Is that a new project? Reappraise says, I just ran the numbers, Kenny. Toss this model. It's the least artistic thing you've done. The limb to bust ratio's nuts. You're gonna have to paint a mannequin torso to make up for it. Alright, so first things first. So I'm gonna do some dry brushing. And so first thing is let's take the neutral gray. I'm gonna raw dog it around its feet with the big number 6. See, just careful because I need, just like a painter who's painting the house, we gotta cut in the angles and shit. Because we can't use the big brush here. We're gonna fuck up the baseboard and whatnot. So we want this. So this is neutral, and I said cool. We'll see. See. Mr. The Monk says, new project of 3,000 points. Gave him pre-next level that I need to strip and paint. Low model count. Tampa Ogres are smart for that, yeah. Ogres like playing knights. And we're going to cut in around his foot. Snake in between the legs. Yeah, I don't recommend. I mean, I'll tell you. So far, painting the rock is not hard yet. But this is the kind of model that'd be a bitch to paint not mounted to the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like having them on this base is highly convenient. Trying to mount him to something that's not the rock base might have been a nightmare. I don't know. You would have had to spend some time on it. When we're done with the rock, I'll let you know what I think. Currently, I don't feel like it's a mistake to have it mounted to the base. It's not too much of a problem. But I reserve the right to backpedal. Says, I would say giants are like knights. Okay. Krag is like 700 points though. Alright, so let's take the neutral gray. And we're going to be kind of crudely dry brushing right now. Semi-wet kind of dry brush. Oh, this is what I was using. That brush was stiff. It's because I was using it earlier. Luckily, I have more than one dry brush. So, crude. Kind of wet dry brush. Go. We got skeletons on the base. Ooh, that's gonna be a bitch if there's one between his legs. Oh, and there totally is. Tiny wine guy, what's up, man? Fucking chilling, brother. See if we can get. It's the wrong brush. Need to get some dark or some stock neutral gray back here. Neutral gray, big brush in it. Bidley. Sorry, dog's got to bounce. No worries, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Tiny One guys to see Imperial Agents announcement. I did hear about it. Steve J. Talking about AOS 4.0. All right, so let's get some white out there. This is where we can cool it down with a little sky blue. Both my monitors turned off for a second. Do we still have internet? That's kind of concerning. Still there? There's a storm out there, guys. Try to see what's going on here. Wait, we literally still have the internet, but like my monitor's flickered? That's kind of wild. I'm expecting the power to go out any minute, guys. This other TV right here is struggling to turn on. I don't know what's going on. Model student, the monk. That's wild. Like, I gotta get this monitor back up. Hold on. All right, we're back. All right, so what I have on this dry brush is brighter and cooler. And I'm going to start real simple. We're going to start working the dry brush technique. Into this big ass rock. So it's the same neutral gray with some sky blue and some white mixed in. You see, I'm not totally married to coverage. There's plenty of brown in the recesses. Mateo says, nice rock, bro. Thanks, man. Just using this big brush. Scrub it in. Pick up a little bit more white. Okay, so this should be even brighter. Now we're going to just start introducing some highlights. We're not going to do everything like we're not going to be all uniform about it either. That was a bad brushstroke down there. Renegade. Want some salt? What's wrong, man? This rock irritating you? Gonna softly hit some of this. All right. So we have brown showing through neutral gray with some cool highlights. Okay. Let's take more white. And whatever cool gray still in the brush is all there is. Let's get some of that excess off. Here. Little skeletons are going to be problematic. I'm with that. Now that we've cleared most of the dry brush excess, I can get a little bit more aggressive. See where I'm trying to deliberately make this tip look a little brighter. Tip of Pride Rock here. All right. And it's got a lot of, I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening on this base. And I kind of feel like this base is a candidate for like a vortex effect. Like this, like there's maybe a pool of lava here, like coming up from underneath it. Wolf Sarks just sat down. Love the red and orange shirt. Thanks, man. Since I do have a nice cool gray on this brush, I'll just spruce up these horns a little bit. Since I've got it also kind of thoroughly dry brushed, like all the excess residue is off the brush.
Red, white, and blue.
Love minis. It says Beast. Perfect. Let me see. Let me get some strong mod love and chat from the
It
Beast
says
mod
Beast.
herself.
Perfect.
Exclamation point Koozie. That is the big custom giveaway for the summer here in July. They're different every time. Collectible. Can't get them anywhere else. So for as little as $1, you're in on this right now. Shout out to Love Minis. The Beast mod. So I think this is kind of what I'm thinking right here. So this is lava, okay? Everything that I'm painting white. Okay. And I'm trying to cut it in up against the rock nice and tight. About right there. Okay, that's lava. And then we'll get dirt on here on the back. Waldo says the Koozie fits my paint water bottle. So now I have a next level painting water bottle. Hell yeah, dude. That's Waldo's, you beast. Waldo's, you see the new one? We have our Four Loko themed one. Now, I do want to look at one picture of lava. I want to kind of figure out a light source. Yeah, I got it. Just want to figure out where I'm going to send the brightest point of this. Like, is it going to be rock side or is it going to be base side? Look, Green Leaf says, this guy doesn't know what lava looks like. Probably use green. That's right, man. I use this big brush. I want this white to be opaque. So it'll be bright on rock side. Green Leaf Trade Studio. Of course, I'm gonna throw OSL up on the rock. Come on, dude. Get out of here, you hobo. We got 33 minutes left in today's Koozie giveaway. I'll pull my airbrush out right now. Out of here. Dark Jameson says we doing OSL inside the rock. Yep. So I've been basically out of transparent yellow, which is unfortunate. Is there? Can I get anything out of this container? Oh, I've got some right here. Not out. Thought I was out. So we've got some transparent yellow right here. So what we want to do is get some in there. You know what? I just realized it's kind of unfeasible to do it the way I was thinking. I'm gonna do it the other way around. Bro, that shit is so yellow. You guys don't even know. Like Disney in chat. What's up, brother? It's preposterously yellow, guys. Like Disney up in here with about half hour left in our Koozie giveaway. What's up, man? We get some of this yellow out of the pot. There's a bit of a back and forth to what we're about to do. So now we're going to use that Hot Tech fluorescent orange. Throw a little noosh. The water. Lenny's brushes. What's up, man? We're going to spray the orange up against a rock, okay? See, we're putting a harsh fluorescent orange line right where the rock meets the flow. You see, up under the rock too. See? And we're gonna now we want to kind of blend that orange out. It is so fucking vibrant. The camera just cannot interact with this orange because it's fluorescent. It's out of control. Shout out to Lenny's brushes. Also, thank you for the resale, homie. All right. Now let's switch it out again. So using the fluorescent orange, bro, that shit is incredible. Exclamation point Koozie, guys, with about 25 minutes left if you want in on this action. We're going to switch it out to fluorescent red now. Some water. I'm using Noosh in there too, guys. A little bit more water. Now I want to throttle my airbrush a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get this on camera. So I'm going to shoot for where the stone meets the lava. Oh, that's weird. I feel like it just got kind of pink. Where did this come from? Maybe that's the Noosh turning it, making it look pink. Yeah, that's what I think. I think the Noosh is... It's a little strange though. Hold on, let me mess with it for a second. It's like suddenly the fluorescent red just like started looking pink. I wonder if that's the Noosh, the whiteness of the Noosh making it look pink while it not being pink. That totally can't happen. But maybe there was something else in the brush, so I'm just going to kind of reset. And I'm going to not use Noosh, I'm just going to use water. Yeah, so when you lower the opacity of the fluorescent red, it gets a little pink. So that's the problem. I don't know if it's going to dry that way. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little wacky. It's okay. So when you lower the opacity of this, you lose some of that fire. That's okay. We'll switch to Bull Pyro. With 20 minutes left. All right, so this will get the job done for sure.
From we enter inside, I come through and lift up the vibe. That's just what we bring, we get like. Gonna get this party started all right, all night. Got the rhythm.
Sending a little bit of that red in.
Tell you what's next, just jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Got my cup full, I'm fine. Head to toe in that drip, I'm wavy. Couple man I ain't seen from time. Couple girl I might move to wine. Like, hey miss, if it's no crime, would you let this one dance be mine? But even if the stars don't align, ain't no way I'm gonna lose my shine. It's pure vibes on the floor. You got drinks? Brought some more. Got my brethren all about. We ain't rich, we ain't poor. We're just flexing on the ends.
Set it with pure air real quick.
And get loose, it's the vibe.
Just gonna shoot air into it just to kind of dry it up. Part of Mike Disney in the chat says, "Oh, it looks amazing." Thanks, man. Just locking pure air in with 18 minutes left. You guys can get in on this
Inside, I come through.
ultra rare summer koozie deal for as little as $1.
Get this party started all right, all night. Got the rhythm on deck.
Shout out to Mr. the Monk in the Beast mod
Show me two-step. Jump to the rhythm and show me two-step.
as we're doing some lava for the first time in ages. Just hitting that shit with air right there. A little wet from the noosh and the fluorescent paint. Now I'm going to put some real ass red in there.
Started for nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to backtrack. Told you there was going to be a moment where it was back and forth, okay? I think we have the time to do it. Let's get the red out of here. Okay, I think we're good enough. So what we want is a little bold titanium white, flow improver, okay, and so we need to come back to Kragnos here in the front. Some of this white. Fuck. There we go. So now we got to dump again. This time we got 15 minutes left in the Koozie giveaway. Thank you guys for supporting me this summer. You know, it's always gangster in the summer. So this summer we're doing collectible Koozies. I design them new every stream. These ones are Circle K4 Loco themed, as you guys know. And if you win one, we put custom text on the back. So when you're doing fire, guys, you saw how I put the white down first? That's crucial. Getting that saturation that you're seeing, it's all about laying that white down first. Now we're going back to the yellow. Remember, we started with this. Transparent yellow. Yo, Mike Disney lurking and jerking. Throwing down for the Koozie love. That's my dude right there. Jumping on the leaderboard. Mark of the Beast. I used to kick it with Mike Disney back in the day. Almost 8 years ago, brother. A little clogged. I think I got it though, Mike Disney. So we've got transparent yellow in the pot. And now what we want to do is bring the saturation back in kind of the mid-tone. And we don't want to erase the white. We want to kind of build to the white. We have a little clog. I think we're past it. You see the yellow is resaturating where the white is colliding with everything else, but we're leaving a little white on the edge, you see? And like now look at how hot that is. Right? Like it's too hot to look at. So keeping that saturation is crucial. You'll never keep that saturation without utilizing white and the filter techniques. You can see how it's like visually difficult to look at, right? And we're going to do this. We're going to go one last time into orange. We're going to get rid of the yellow. And we're going to go back to the fluorescent orange because it is so fucking hype. With 11 minutes left, you guys can get in on this for as little as $1 right now if you want in on these koozies. Sorry for having to promote so much. That is how I pay my bills. The model student says actually looks backlit on camera. Yeah, we have a little clog game. I think we're back. All right, so we want to work the rocks again, okay?
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? Your cats! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away. We are gonna have sex in your car. It will happen again.
Idiot on a rampage.
If nobody else wants it.
Let me get some strong man love in the chat for idiot on a rampage, throwing a 10 spot for the Summer Collectibles. Thank you, brother. He says nobody wants it. He'll just snag it up. I appreciate you, brother. So you see, we're bringing that fluorescent orange up a little higher. I'm making sure things that are facing the fire. Steve J says is dropping me some sick ass bits in the stream. Thanks, brother. And I'll take the fluorescent orange and I'll shoot it in the mid-tone again as well. Kind of over some of the yellow and into the red. Fuck. Got 2 little paint drops right there. Got it. We're good. All right, let me put that down for a second. 8 minutes left. Like clear the splash zone. Let's just get the excess bullshit out of here, and we're gonna do one last thing. It's enough. We're actually gonna take some Monument gloss varnish. We are going to spray this over the lava to give it a good hard coat. Okay. And just seal coat it in there. And we'll put a little bit on the rocks, like Unreal Engine technology style, back in the day. Get that seal. So that's absolutely like a seal coat, right? Like I'm sealing it up with a coat of varnish. Like it's not even that shiny right now. But I mean, eventually I will let it be a little shinier. But that's going to help preserve its saturation by using the gloss. And it's the most protective of the varnishes. So we don't want to scrape anything off here. And I'm letting it dry for a second, and then I'm going to hit it again. Is that good enough, Greenleaf Terrain Studios?
Swagnos is looking sick.
Yo, my man Steve J Paints dropping a 5-spot. Say Swagnos is looking sick. Let me get some strong man love in chat right there for my man Steve J Paints dropping a 5-spot. Moving up on the final four for our Four Loco parody Koozie this summer. I signed them this morning, Steve J, and if you win, you get your custom text in the back. It's it. All you have to do is be one of the four names. My man, Go Boy. Unfortunately, just knocked Steve J Paints off as soon as I gave him all that sick advice. Making some strong man love and chat for my boy, Go Boy. Thank you so much. Now, I do have to get painstakingly. This is what's frustrating. It is kind of tricky to get the paint off the rim of the base. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do it now, while before some of the paint gets too cured. But one of the best techs, if you're using a GW base, just some hardcore, some high level 90 plus ISO on a paper towel. Okay. And what we want is to just get the rim of the base, and without getting it over the top lip. I want to get that right now, for all this has too much time to cure. It's always a bit frustrating because mistakes right here, when you have this nice, beautiful yellow, are always frustrating to fix. But a little bit of elbow grease and alcohol will get us back to the black plastic, and that's all we need. So when you're doing GW bases, don't paint the rims black. Do this to get them back to black. This is, I swear, this is so much better. Needless Guilt. Much love, brother. Not quite in overtime, but Needless Guilt throwing down for the collectible.
Question.
What?
Are we not saying phrasing anymore? I'm coming! Phrasing boom!
Come on,
Chaotic
go.
Painting, my guy.
Boom.
Tell Archer I'm coming for him. Phrasing boom and both berries out.
Making some love right there. Chaotic Painting, Needless Guilt, putting us in overtime officially. Steve J says, could you just not paint the rim? You mean like just leave it the way I had the lava overspray on it? Strongly recommend against that. There's an optics, I mean, right out the gate. You tell me. That looks obviously better, right, Steve J? Like, look at that. Look at the fucking, look how crisp that just got. Oh, painting over it, it's even more frustrating, Steve J. If you're using a GW black plastic base, trust me, just do this. You know why? Because you're going to paint over that shit with black, and then it's going to chip off and rub off, and it's going to be fucking lava again. I swear, dude, I've done it so many times. I'm just like, fuck. So this is the advantage of using a GW base right here, because that is going to be black forever, just like that. 1 minute 14 overtime. Shout out to Goat Boy, Needless Guilt, Chaotic Painting, and Mr. the Monk. There we go. So, recap time. With 40 seconds overtime. See, see how dark the lights are, guys? See, look, Kragnos looks very dark now, doesn't he? Because we turned all of our lights down.
You gotta get swifty.
20 seconds overtime.
It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. We gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah.
12 seconds overtime.
Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
There it is. That's our final four. Thank you, guys. Dr. D in the chat says Kenny dropping old school tech. Cathara says probably the best My Little Pony ever. Yo, this is a brony, son. But yeah, look, now that I turn the lights back to where they're supposed to be, like, look at the intensity. So now what we need to do is we need to get our dirt here on the base. We're going to put texture paint, and then we're going to lap over the lava, right? So it's actually, so then it's going to be like just dirt back here, and this is, you know, this is some lava flow off screen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, lava secretly easy. Buy an airbrush. If you want to get OP today, never forget. Let me write these names down. What is today? It's my 3rd. Make sure Monk, Chaotic, Needless, and Go Boy DM me on Discord what text you want in the back. Get that sent out to you. But just remember, if you see some of the stuff we're doing in this stream and you're new here, you're like, this is crazy. It's actually not as crazy as you might think. Exclamation point class. You can sign up on Patreon today. And sign up for my syllabus. Painting is secretly easy, I swear. All right, guys. We're going to raid Wyatt Turk today. Let's get it set up. Let's bring some love to my man, Jack of Clubs Painting. Also, Steve J Paints, thank you for the money. I don't think that might be the first time you donated to me, and I truly appreciate that. And to all our subs as well. Shout out to the mods, Quell Daddy, and Love Minis. The Beast mod. Okay, we're queuing up the raid. Art of Mike Disney, of course. This is Twitch legend right here. Lurking and jerking as always. Dog, 8-year partnership anniversary, August 7th, Art of Mike Disney. Can you believe that shit? Remember back in the old days, dude? Back in the fucking Twitch collections days and shit? Waldo's, my guy. Will I get some love in the chat from my man Waldo's? He says, "Ha, bro! Thank you, Waldo's. I appreciate you." Yeah, Mike Disney. You remember them days? Remember that one time everyone got mad at me because like the collection had my fucking graphics on it? Oh, love you guys. Let's kick it on over to Wyatt. I'll see you guys on Friday. Big dice giveaway as always. Until we meet again. Play on, players.